Yes, absolutely. Well, just narrowly passed, and 13 votes. That's all it took for it to get through, and that was, after quite a battle by the French government, who did everything it could to try and get all the centrist parties, or the ones around the centre, on board in order to get this vote through. Now, 93 MPs abstained. One of the last groups to actually, give its official position were, for example, the ecologists, who were hoping to pass a modification in the bill in order to have more money to finance hospitals, but also medicine in the city, the doctors, general doctors, general practitioners in cities. Well, indeed, that just passed narrowly before the actual vote took place. But of course, this is good news for the government. That bodes well. And as she was just walking out, we just heard Yael Braun-Pivet explaining to us, the press, that indeed she was very happy to see this compromise being built, that it was possible to get bills passed Parliament, that it was possible to negotiate, and that in a sense for her this was a great victory for the legislative branch here in France, that has proved that it was capable of indeed coming to compromises.
What's next now on the agenda for Sebastien Lecornu? He must be very relieved indeed, as you mentioned, such a tight vote passing, at least on the social security budget. But there is the overall budget still to look ahead to.
That's exactly the overall budget. And of course, this is a pretty good signal. It does go to show that it's possible to build compromise and to manage to push laws through this very broken parliament. But the fact of the matter is, the overall budget of France is going to be more complex, of course, to broker and negotiate. It's going to take a lot of work. And of course, it is going to be very complex for the government, because once again, it's very, very fractured here. And the lines that have been drawn between parties when it comes to this budget might not be the same when it comes to the overall budget. And of course, there will be, compromises to be found. But still, this is, of course, a victory for the government tonight, a victory for Sebastien Lecornu's new method. He said that will not be passing by force with the 49.3 article of the Constitution that allows the government to push laws through. But of course, there is a lot of work to do in order for France to have a budget for 2026.
James André, thank you.